this video, we are going to discuss the next steps of on behalf functionality and how a prescribing agent is going to deal with it in place of the prescriber. The video will demonstrate how the prescribing agent or lower profile user can use the on behalf functionality in various scenarios like managing refill responses on behalf of the prescriber, saving prescriptions in the Saved Prescriptions tab, how to print prescriptions, editing patient allergy and patient medication history using on behalf. Please go through the entire video to learn about the on behalf functionality in detail. Let's start with the first scenario, which is how can a prescribing agent manage refill responses with the on behalf feature. Before starting, please note that the prescribing agent can only send refills to a pharmacy when the prescriber authorizes the prescribing agent with OBR or on behalf refill. Now to manage refill responses with the on behalf feature, follow the next steps. First, click on the Pending Refills tab. Check the prescriber name in the Pending Refills tab and select the correct patient refill. Then click on the patient record. Select your requirement from the drop-down list of the action panel. Click on the Show button to read about the allergy and drug interactions. Then click on the Send to Pharmacy button. The pop-up window will show the response status and the refill will be sent to which particular pharmacy. Hope these above-mentioned steps are helpful for understanding how a prescribing agent can manage refill responses with the on behalf feature. Moving on to the next case, how to store prescriptions in the Saved Prescriptions tab. Kindly note that the lower profile user or the prescribing agent can save the prescription without having on behalf by following these steps. In the new RX pad, select the patient and fill in new prescription details. Select the drug name from the drop-down list. Fill the SIG panel with the appropriate drug quantity. Select the proper drug quantity from the quantity panel. Then click on the Confirm Prescription button. The summary screen will show detailed information about the drug you are e-prescribing. After that, click on the Save button. The prescribed status window will pop up to show the drug is saved successfully. Information will pop up at the top of the screen that all prescriptions have been saved successfully. Click on the Saved Prescriptions tab to view the saved prescription. One noteworthy point is that when a prescribing agent logs in on behalf of a physician, his or her name will be shown in the physician column. These above-mentioned steps should be followed by a prescribing agent in order to store prescriptions in the Saved Prescriptions tab. The next scenario is how to print prescriptions using on behalf. It should be noted that the prescribing agent can print the prescription on behalf of the prescriber by clicking the On Behalf tab. Here's how you can do that. Select the patient and then click on the On Behalf tab at the top of the screen. The physician list window will pop up. Select the appropriate physician's name from the list. Then start filling the new RX pad tab with the new prescription. Select the appropriate drug name from the drop-down list of the drug name panel. Select the appropriate drug from the list. Fill the quantity box with the proper drug quantity. Then click on the Confirm Prescription button. You will receive detailed information about the drug you are e-prescribing. Click on the Print button. The print status window will pop up with the information. Check if all the information is correct or not in the print form. Then click on the Back button. The prescription will be printed and added to the medication history. You can check all the drug-related information by clicking on the Medication History tab. Hope you have figured out now how to print prescriptions using on behalf. Moving on to the subsequent scenario, how to edit patient allergy using on behalf. As a prescribing agent, you can directly access the Allergy tab and select a specific allergy for editing purposes. Here are the steps involved. First, click on the Allergies tab. A list of drug names will appear. Then click on the edit icon of the drug information you want to edit. The Allergy Info window will pop up. Please select the appropriate allergy reactions in the boxes. Then click on the Update button. The selected allergy will be updated successfully. This is how you can edit patient allergy using on behalf. Now, let's look at the next scenario, which is how to edit patient medication history using on behalf. Please take note that the prescribing agent can edit medication history on behalf of the prescriber. The prescriber agent is also capable of updating, editing, or reprinting the medication. Please follow these steps to update a drug or edit any other field. First, select the patient and then click on the On Behalf tab at the top of the screen. The physician list window will pop up. Select the physician's name from the list. Then tick on the drug description you want to edit, and click on the Update Drug button. The drug update screen will appear. Complete all the fields with appropriate information. Fill in any necessary details in the comments section and click on the Submit button. The information selected drug has been updated successfully will appear on the top of the screen. Hence, this is the procedure to edit the necessary details. Next, in case you have to reprint or refax drug, these steps can be followed. Before initiating, one point to be noted is that only earlier printed drugs can be selected for reprint or refax. To reprint or refax the updated drug details, click on the Medications History tab. The drug description screen will appear. Select a drug from the panel. Then click on the Confirm Reprint/Refax button. The Confirm Reprint/Refax screen will appear. Tick on the reprint box and click on the Reprint/Refax button. The drug name and other information will appear in the printable version. Check if all the information is correct or not and click on the Back button. The updated drug description screen will appear with all the information. This is the procedure of reprinting patient medication history using On Behalf. Now, coming to the next section, which is EPA. How to handle the EPA process using On Behalf. The prescriber agent will be able to process EPA on behalf of the prescriber when the prescriber will provide authorization for OBPA or on behalf prior authorization. Check out the following steps to know more about it. Start the process by clicking on the EPA Holding Queue tab. In the EPA Holding Queue tab, all the prescriber's EPA records of the entire practice session are kept by default. Then you have to select the prescriber on behalf of whom you will be providing EPA. Select the patient and hover on the information icon for all the drug-related information. Then click on the Open Accelerator Reinitiate of that record. The View Process Details window will pop up. Then you have to click on Complete Prior Auth Criteria to answer the questions. Click the Start button to initiate and answer all the questions one by one which are being asked. Click on the Submit button after all the questions are answered. The Task History screen will pop up with all the EPA-related information. Then click on the Status column to check the EPA status details. When all the responses are updated, the status will show In Progress Approved. You can click on the Status column now to check the EPA status details. Then click on the Actions column and the View Process Details window will pop up. The prescriber agent can acknowledge the status by clicking on the Prior Auth Approved. Now click on the Acknowledged Approved PA button. The EPA record is processed by the prescriber agent. After that, the View Process Details window will showcase the EPA status. After that, you have to click on the EPA Worklist tab. The EPA Worklist screen will appear. Please be informed that the complete EPA records will appear in the EPA Worklist tab. You can handle the EPA process using On Behalf by following the steps above. Let's move to the final scenario. How to add prescriptions to post-dated prescriptions using On Behalf. A prescribing agent needs to follow these steps for adding prescriptions to post-dated prescriptions using On Behalf. First, open the new Rx pad screen. Select the drug name from the drug name list. Please select a medication screen will appear. The user can fill up the new prescription with the mandatory details and it will be shown in the medication screen. Select the appropriate drug quantity. Then tick on the post-dated prescription box. Click on the calendar to select the appropriate date for the post-dated prescription. After that, click on the Confirm Prescription button. The summary screen will appear. Please select the prescriber in the On Behalf tab to unlock the Send to Pharmacy button. So, click on the Send to Pharmacy button now. The prescribed status window will pop up with the drug-related information. Then click on the Post-Dated Prescriptions tab. All the prescriber's details will be displayed column-wise. Hover on the action icon. The prescription will be added to the post-dated queue of prescribers. This is how you can add prescriptions to post-dated prescriptions using On Behalf. The On Behalf functionality of Digital Rx is advantageous for both the prescriber and the prescribing agent. It gives the prescriber adequate time to focus on the critical aspects of patient care by delegating routine e-medication related tasks to the prescribing agent. The On Behalf functionality helps the prescribing agent with efficient prescription management capability. It also supports improved patient care by reducing dependency on the prescriber.